One thing many people won't know about me is that I love Formula One because I'm really cool. Now, quite disappointingly, the budget wouldn't stretch to borrowing one of the cars or having Lewis Hamilton reading out the questions, although he's a lot cheaper this year than he was last year. So I've scaled down and I've brought Formula One to you. So please allow me to introduce the Barnes Hatch Racetrack. Now, in a moment, you three are going to have a Formula One race. But before we do that, we need to determine the track position. So I'm going to ask you some Formula One related questions to find out who gets to start in pole position. How's your Formula One knowledge?
I actually know a lot about Formula One, I'm not even joking.
I knew what pole position meant.
Excellent.
I got a driving licence too, and I passed first time, so this should be quite easy for me.
OK, so you're going to have to write down your answers for this one.
Right.
Here comes question number one. Formula One is massive. It has a global audience of 400 million. In 2021, it visited 21 countries across 5 continents. In which of those countries does the Baku Grand Prix take place?
And there's no multiple choice, because there are a lot of countries.
Yeah.
That is true.
Over 100, I believe.
Still? All right.
In which country does the Baku Grand Prix take place?
In which country?
Which country? Are you ready?
Yeah.
So, Dane, where on earth is Baku?
I'm going to assume, because I don't know, that it's in Malaysia.
Oh, OK. Lou, what have you put?
I don't know how to spell it, but Abakistan.
I don't know how to say this, Lou. I think that's from a pantomime.
That's the one I'm thinking. Azerbaijan! Azerbaijan!
OK, that's what you meant, right?
Yeah.
Azerbaijan. OK, cool. Richard?
The Vatican. Yeah.
The actual answer is, believe it or not, Lou Sanders, you're right. It's Azerbaijan. Luckily for you, Lou, it is not a spelling test. You're all right. OK, a Formula One car is made of 80,000 components and costs around £14 million to build. Of that £14 million, £12 million is the cost of the engine. So how many races do you think the engine is good for? And this is multiple choice. So is it 7, 17 or 70? How many races does a Formula One engine last for?
I'm thinking 7.
You all done?
Yeah.
Dane, how many races?
I've said 7.
7. Lou?
7.
I put 17. I think 17 is slightly funnier than 7.
It's slightly funnier, but it is wrong. The answer is 7. That's a point for you, Dane and Lou. I like how, Lou, you've gone for the European 7 as well. That's very...
And so what
I
happens...
spent some time in France.
What happens after 7 races?
They do it without an engine, Richard.
Yeah. OK.
So this is your last question. Are we ready?
I'll miss it when it's gone.
We all know what a pit stop is. Pit stops are where a Formula One driver stops during the race to change tyres, do any needed maintenance, pick up against his pasty. But to the nearest second, what is the world record for the fastest Formula One pit stop? To the nearest second.
To the nearest second.
Nearest second.
Are you all done?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Dane, what's your guess?
Some say it's my personal best. It's 2 seconds.
Lou?
3 or 4.
3 or 4? OK, fine. Richard?
1.
1 to the nearest second.
1 second.
1 second.
Yeah.
Picture. Whew.
It was actually 0 seconds, but to the nearest second, it's 1.
Right. You can do it in no time.
Yeah.
Perfect. The answer is actually 2 seconds. So, yeah. Actually, 1.82 seconds.
1.82.
OK, qualifying is over. It is time to race. Welcome to race day, guys. Here's how it's going to work. You'll race for 5 laps around Barnes Hatch. First over the line wins 2 points. Second place gets 1 point. And I'm afraid it's nothing for last place. Okay, now you'll notice that your cars have been arranged in order of how you qualified. Dane and Lou are in joint pole position. Richard, you're bringing up the rear. So, this is the exciting bit, because to talk you through the track, I want you please all to give a very warm welcome to our very special guest, F1 commentator, the one and only Alex Jake.
Wow!
Hello, Angela.
Welcome. Now, will you please start by just talking us through the track?
Well, go on then. It's Barnes Hatch, and sorry to barge past you, but we've got to start, funnily enough, at the start, because this is a real challenge. It looks fine, it looks easy, but it's deceptively difficult into turn one. Past the repainted bridge so we don't see the sponsor. Don't get cocky, all right? Don't get cocky at this point, because you'll get out of here and you'll think, oh, I'm so good at this, I'm so naturally talented, but the hairpin is a problem. Our audience have to go home tonight. And in rehearsal, it took a while. So be careful, haul on the anchors through there, and then it's all about the speed. Back all away around to the start-finish line. It's a thriller, it's Barnes Hatch, everyone.
Thank you, Alex! You got any pro tips for our players?
Well, as the great Sir Lewis Hamilton once said to me, Angela, don't crash. But beyond that, just take it easy at the hairpin. Seriously, these people have families. We've got to go home.
I got one question.
Go on.
Why can't I use the plane that's there? I think that'd be quicker.
What, going round the track? Probably not, mate.
No, all right, fine. You're the expert, I guess.
I have a question. There was a rehearsal?
Pick up your controllers.
OK.
OK. Let's do it. Good luck.
Do you drive yourself?
Here we go, here come the lights for the Question Team Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. We're going to crash at the first turn immediately. But Richard's in the lead at the moment, he's streaking clear.
It's not working, it's not working. This isn't
The marshal's
fair.
going to
Mine's
work.
broken.
Richard comfortably in the lead here.
Really fantastic. It's really about...
It's so calm for Richard at the moment. He's streaking clear. Dane's got a problem. Needs the marshals. Losing the wall. She doesn't like it. Richard's streaking clear with this one. Confidence exuding off this man at the moment.
Oi.
This is absolute carnage. All right, there's a part of the track is on the floor. A part of the track is gone. There's chaos at the moment. Oh, Richard's nearly there. This is going to have to count because Richard's nearly there. He's one track away.